in the semis. Didn't really need to bother too much with pushing forward in the second. Lost that 1-0, but now 3-0 down. And Gamba have only brought on Yamazaki and Ronnie, who've 8 goals between them in the competition so far. Most recently scored the clinching goal in the quarter-final win over Al Karama. For Gamba, did Ronnie. Played for all the greats too. He has Sao Paulo, Fluminense, returned for Goiás and Flamengo, Cruzeiro, Atletico Mineiro before coming back. Clubs with which Cristiano has never dallied with because of concentrating on European football instead in the Dutch League and Switzerland. Lucas from Nakasawa. Good chance of a break from Kaji. Futagawa couldn't control. Says a lot about Gamba's determination to win this title, that they're 3-0 up in the first leg and they're still attacking, they're still going for goal. Changes are needed and Lucas Pantelis is being withdrawn. So they're now calling on the flying mullet, Jason Spanula. Last year's Player of the Year. And how he needs to recapture that form. How Adelaide would love him to. Been scanning my notes, and every single incident of note has been a Gamba Saka attack. 3 goals, 3 other chances worthy of the name. Adelaide have tested the Gamba defence without testing the goalkeeper too much, and Yasuda's 3rd goal is threatening to make the second leg in a week's time a dead rubber. But don't worry, I'm sure it'll still be an intriguing game. We will bring the second leg to you. Here's Lucas, almost the 4th, as Ronnie looks to complete the rout. A swift move out of nothing. Yasuda's work is done. The 20-year-old scoring goal number 3, and it was a stunning volley. It bounced and just clipped off Ognanovsky on the way, but a worthy goal to win any final. His job is done, and Takumi Shimahira is on instead of it. Still 14 minutes to go in this first leg, in which there There's still prospects of anything happening, so don't go flicking to the news channels. Obama won, by the way, so there's your incentive to flick over gone. Here goes Travis Dodd. Opportunities for Spagnuolo to make his first contribution, and that's to win a throw for Adelaide. Second best behind Costanzo. A difficult task awaiting Adelaide then at the Hindmarch Stadium in the second leg in 7 days' time, but we'll have it all for you here on Setanta Sports next Wednesday as the Australians bid to overturn this 3-goal deficit. It's what they're trying to do now, but not with much effect. Gawa for Ronnie. Lucas. First contribution for Shimahira. He'd done very well to pick Ronnie out in the middle. Shimahira. 13 minutes of agony to go for Adelaide. Ognanovsky in the way to prevent it from getting worse. Dodd. What leadership they need from the captain now. Cassio dived in and lost out, and Endo has hit it long. They may only have 2 men forward and meandering and not seemingly doing a lot, Gamba. But they're still winning throw-ins, winning possession, creating chances. It's going to be a long flight home, boys. Greatest season in the history of Adelaide United. If it were to all end like this, they would definitely have a sour taste in the mouth for maybe a few months. It's the funny thing about reaching finals and losing. Germany have so many positive memories and positive things they took out of the 2006 World Cup, largely because they won the 3rd-4th playoff against Portugal, but less positivity coming from reaching the final of Euro 2008, which they lost. Good stop by Fujigaya. Germany with their problems at the moment. Michael Ballack has been criticising his manager. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be criticising that man after the game. Kevin Karani has walked away from the national squad. Torsten Frings isn't being picked. Not a lot of love around Jogi Löw at the moment. Different story for Gamba. You almost feel every time they send the ball forward they're going to do something. Diego. Firstly anonymous all game, but that's the sort of shimmying he can do. Cornthwaite has options for once. Cristiano's one of them, and he nodded it away from Dodd, who was surely better placed. Frustrating night for Cornthwaite, and for Spagnuolo, and for Cristiano. Cristiano just seemed to be balked. Dodd will mop up the pieces. Support from Cassio Further down that left flank, but plenty of options in the middle. He wanted Spagnuolo to come onto it, and that's why he's known as the Flying Mullet. So good in the air, but not quite that time. Just too high. Your 3 goal scorers. And the course of this AFC Champions League final has swung towards the blue corner. Shimahira, dangerous, away by Costanza. Decent man to bring off the bench, and Yamazaki's not that bad either. Hashimoto, Lucas. Lucas surely thought about a shot. It's opening up for Kaji. Endo. Hashimoto was waiting in the middle, but they pushed it further forward. Endo has definitely made things tick tonight. Hashimoto. Good ball through. Chance for 4 for Futagawa. And Galekovic will enjoy his seat in the plane home, because he's done the work of 2 men tonight. Quite a bit of it, picking the ball out of the net. Good first time shot and a smashing save. Put away by Costanza. They've been tested tonight in a way that they haven't been tested before in this competition. Robert Younis, signed this year, comes on for Casio. And very much a fringe player. Hasn't featured in the knockout stages in any of the previous 4 matchday squads in the Champions League. Immediately cut offside. Losing so many players with Bruce Jeet going to Turkey, Richie Alagic retiring. The biggest blow is Jonas Saleh, who's played in Australia for quite a while, suddenly found himself ruled a foreigner under new rules which were brought in by FIFA. Has become a naturalised Australian citizen and had played in the group stages, but isn't allowed play now. Claims of a penalty not being entertained. I wonder what the decision would have been if it was 0-0. Does Ronnie have a case? Great ball-winning challenge. Angelo Costanza timed it to perfection, and the referee was in the right place. He had the right angle. Nakazawa for Kaji. Hashimoto. Well, referees and officials in general get criticised and pilloried so much more now than they did before. We've got more cameras, we've got more replays. But 9 times out of 10, at least, they do get it right.